Snuck that in 6 minutes before noon. Oh. I'm growing up my peyote. It's gonna look really cool. Wonder how many women are gonna flirt with me when I got my dreidels. I think they call them dreidels. Or is that the spin? Whatever, doesn't matter. My hair was so thick, like right here, it is the thickest. I cut this with the clippers so easy, but getting back here, it's like using the lawnmower on steel. It just doesn't work. Like I had a chip at it. I had a mirror. I'm like, really? What's going on here? Anyways, this video will be about me just bouncing around everywhere. I'm super hungover right now. I only had 8 ounces shy of a 6-pack last night. I drank, it's actually a really good beer. Let me get one and show you. It was expensive though. Goose Island Beer Company. I'm a little upset with these protesters. At this point, I support ICE. I mean, we have laws, right? And we would prefer that everybody, we're all, like America's like a ship. And we're confined to this space. And we want the people, we want to be, if we didn't like America, we'd leave. We like it. We like our rules. And somebody said, well, why does it matter if this woman was basically saying she doesn't care if immigrants come. Like, why can't we have immigrants? Criminals. There's a process to go through it, you know, to learn our rules, our constitution, our history. We're a very special place. It's like walking into the Ferrari dealer and just like, it's just a car. No, it's not just a car. It's special. And America isn't just, you know, territory on this earth. It's the most unique place on earth, legally, for the citizens. Free speech it's really important. You've probably seen that recreation of the Founding Fathers. It's pretty funny. It might be Saturday Night Live, and it's got, they're in the same room and they're writing the Declaration, and they're like, oh, this is a great idea. Say anything we want, freedom of speech. And then the next guy says, yeah, and then the Second Amendment, they're like, so what should be the Second Amendment? And he's like, the right to bear arms. Well, you have to see it. It's really funny. Good morning, Batty. I'm hungover today. Did I misshave that? Might have. Might have to restart those babies. Davos. I have a feeling that they're going to discuss the alien disclosure at Davos. That's why you might have heard that the Bank of England said they're a little concerned about what could happen if they admit aliens exist. And one is people quit going to work and are scared, or nothing happens. I think nothing's going to happen. I think you're going to see a cult of new alien lovers. There might even, new religions might start up. I don't know. making some lemonade here. By the way, that's, you can see that's where my finger is. And I'll just pour in some of this and a little bit of sugar. I keep all the important things within the grasp. There we are. A little go juice. I can't wait to talk to my psychiatrist next time. Cult of personality. Oh. I took my medication. Talked to Brian for a little bit. I was like, I can't really talk to you right now. My brain is I'm kind of sleepy. I'm like, all your details are just being lost on me. Brian is borderline genius, I think. He's a genius. Gin and juice. Oh, yeah. What is drunk that is so magical? Like that. It's just weird. Like it just slows, like the brain is in slow motion. I'm going to try to find a way to maximize my ADHD instead of trying to treat it. How about I try to get better. These are this is the Stratera stuff my doctor gives me. It's the 90 days worth. Stratera. Brian paid for the beer yesterday. He's like, if you clean the desk, I'll buy you beer. I'm like, okay, I'll do that. I bought a cone joint roller, and I have I got about this much doso dough in a 5-gallon bucket. It's kind of like 3% beer. It's not necessarily high alcohol or anything. I mean, it's not high THC. You know, the Trump derangement syndrome, I don't have that. I'm empathetic to Trump a little bit, but he's also he's a bull in a china shop. He's got grandchildren. He's got children. He wants America to be safe and stuff. Oh shit, what happened there? Whatever. Got a bunch of weed on my shirt. Oh, I had the roller in my hands. Davos. Trump's at Davos. And last week they were saying, oh, the banks are like worried there could be a stock market crash if they announce the aliens. For some reason, somebody thinks that now is the time to talk about aliens. Why? 3i Atlas? 3i Atlas will go past Jupiter March 16th, 2026. It's heading away from Earth towards Jupiter. It could use Jupiter to make a U-turn, just like it used the sun to make a U-turn. no, that's not true. Just like the sun was here and it just went behind the sun, and we were like over here, and now it's still just going straight. It's got people worried. The main worry is that I've heard people talk about, which is aliens are not friendly. Some of them are not friendly, and they're dangerous to us humans. Well, so are sharks. If it's believable that the aliens are scary, this might start a whole new war against the aliens, and then the Earth. Like, how do we fight the aliens? Well, we're going to need anti-gravity. So then they'll bring out anti-gravity and new weapons. So that will be the excuse. It won't be World War III. It'll be prepping for war with aliens. Maybe that will drive the global economy. Let's go to politically incorrect and see if anything interesting is happening. Somebody says, why do I need to hate the Russians again? You know, there's nothing wrong with the Russians. You know, it's not so easy living in Russia. Their winters are brutal. The Super Bowl, God, I'm overheating. What's going on? It's only 76 in here. Just hung over. I kind of think we're in the middle of in between happenings. We got Minnesota. I guess that's the biggest. We got Minnesota. We got Greenland. We got Davos. Haven't heard a peep about Venezuela, right? What about the leader of Venezuela? What is it? Are they going to show the trial? Is he going to get a trial, or is he just going to be presumed guilty? These people are writing. They gotta stop. Trump reaches levels of stupidity previously known impossible. Charging Don Lemon with the KKK Act. That might be nice. That guy's pretty annoying. I'm sure some people think I'm pretty annoying too. Sorry. You've got the channel changer. You can just go watch something else. Oh, I know what I was thinking this morning. Maybe I'll become a mechanic again. Maybe I could just do like slow auto repair. Somebody's got like an old BMW from the 80s, wants some things fixed. I pick it up with my trailer, get it all fixed up, give them a price. They're like, oh, my window doesn't work, it overheats, needs a water pump, needs brakes, sunroof water seal. chrome stripping on the windows. Want to install some air horns, whatever. I gave you a price, and then we sign a contract, and I give you an estimated time to fix it, and I pick it up, I fix it, I bring it back. Wow, I'm looking at a tree that's been cut down. Let me show you. Look at the size of that tree. When I lived in Guerneville, there were some stumps from trees this big. It's kind of heartbreaking if you consider that trees have feelings, they're conscious, they can sense when you're in the area, they talk to each other. Unbelievable. Like everything has a feelings, everything is alive, everything has consciousness. Trump's DOJ puts Don Lemon on notice over joining mob that stormed church. Just arrest that piece of shit. Come on. Damn, Denmark is beautiful. Check this out. I've been to Denmark. It's been years though. So do you know why they paint the buildings all these vibrant colors? Because it's depressing in the winter. It's very gray. And those colors are meant to uplift people. That's what I was told. Just some trivia. You know when you see a horse with its feet in the air? Well, if there's a guy, a general on a horse, and the feet are in the air, 1 foot in the air, he got wounded in battle. 2 feet in the air means that he died. Yeah. Those are just some of the tips you'll learn on the Lambright channel. Something big's going to happen after Davos. These guys are definitely the leaders of the world, for sure. And what a great place. Like, I saw a picture of Al Gore, Mark Branoff, the Salesforce CEO, a couple other people. And it's just a massive rich person networking thing. These people could solve all the world's problems if they wanted to. They just don't want to. Oh, this has got to stop. This White House, look at the gold on the White House. Here and here and down there. Come on, Trump. I'm surprised the protesters haven't bought ballistic face shields. They sell them. They look like a hockey mask. Pretty soon we'll see protesters with bulletproof armor, weapons. You know, when people are easily outraged, they're easily controlled. And, well, I'll give credit. It's my old landlord who told me this. And he's like, yeah, like, that's why the Nazis existed. It's because they were easily convinced to do something. And that makes it, you know, people who are easily influenced and tricked become Nazis because they just don't care. Okay, Changing topics. Israel. Trump refuses Israel's request to reduce aid to Israel. What the fuck is going on here? It's like telling your parents, no, I don't want a birthday gift this year. You can just pass on it. They're like, I wanted to get you something. It's better if you don't. Then the parent's like, well, then I get you a nicer gift. Somebody says, I tried to apply for an entry-level job at McDonald's, but 30 computer science grads were already in line for the interview. Well, just join the military, bro. Join the Navy, the Air Force, Coast Guard. Join ICE. Join your local sheriff. Join your police department. Nobody says you have to be a badass about it. You just do your best, or not. You could become a police officer and not give people tickets. You could give purple hair Democrats tickets. Imagine the judge. He's like, I'm seeing a trend here, Mr. Lambright. You only get tickets to women with purple hair. Hey, Drift Speed. Nice to see you, bro. Do you have some nice weather out there, Drift Speed? I think you're in Virginia. Man, I got one more aspirin here. Oh, good. I saw they had a ski resort in Virginia someplace. People were snow skiing. I was like, I didn't know they could do that on the East Coast. Anyone else missing Biden? Nope. Oh, Turkey wants to take Syria? Israel put a stop to that. Oh, let's see what's happening with silver. I bet you it's 95. Tell you what I want to do. I hear an airplane. I'm looking at my surveillance. And, 94. Whoa. I used to be a commodities trader at Monix Deposit. I sold precious metals for physical possession. I sold them on leverage contract, like options. And silver was $3 an ounce. And I sold I sold 1,000-ounce bar to a guy in Hawaii for physical delivery. We called it a loaf because it looks like a loaf of bread. I guess I've seen one in person. I held a gold bar, like this box, half the size this box of matches, like a kilo or something. And it was so heavy. It'll just blow your mind. You were like, oh, not that heavy. And you try to lift it, you're like, oh. I am thinking about the anti-gravity. Let's just brainstorm this here. If I bring out anti-gravity, will they kill me? I am actually a little bit worried about that. Maybe I should get permission from somebody. What if I contact the 10 largest oil companies in the world and ask them if they'd like to be business partners on anti-gravity? And if they don't want to be, no cost contract, say, well, here's an option for you, because I don't want to end up dead. because this anti-gravity is going to change how much oil is being used, much less. And I don't want you guys mad at me. So there's all kinds of ways to make money, and you can share in the wealth of the anti-gravity technology. It's just magnets. You know, anti-gravity is high voltage electromagnetism. I actually can't believe I figured it out, and I had a lot of help. I saw something flying. That Russian guy made something fly, and he shows the Tesla coil on the ground. Mm-hmm. Somebody's doing a thread at Biz? No, at Do It Yourself. Smiling face over there. Oh, it was there last night. Let's see if it's still there. Yeah, it's still there. There's 57 replies. And they're like, well, I'll just read it to you. They're basically like the CIA and the oil people are just, I kind of like it where it's at. Oops. I don't know if I've shown you my monitor, but that's my monitor. I need glasses, and I have an appointment this week to get my eyes checked. And I haven't been using my reading glasses for years because they're all scratched, and I am paying money for the anti-scratch. If I can get a double dose of anti-scratch, I'll pay twice as much for anti-scratch. I think my glasses are... Here's the glasses that I had for years. I love these glasses. They're actually kind of hard to find. I'd buy them again if I could, but notice the scratching. Brutal. You know, I'm emotionally connected to Jessica. It's like she's been my girlfriend for the last 2 years, on and off. I mean, there's never been anything romantic or anything, but I care about